Okay, I've hit rock bottom, and that's actually really good because that's one thing that I understood, which is only when I get really frustrated does change really happen. That's when the desire and the necessity for change really happens. So it's always a blessing when you have these up and downs in your life because the ups, well, they keep you up, and the downs, they make sure that you work on whatever is not working for you, which is something that I always do once I get frustrated, once I get stressed about anything that is going on. One thing that really helps with this is the fact that I take personal accountability. If I'm in drawdown, if I'm in profit, if I am not profitable, if I am profitable, whatever, I always take full accountability because I'm the only person that can change. I can't change you, I can't change the strategy, I can't change the market, I can't change anything. I can only change what's in my control, which is me and my strategy. That's it. And this is why if you take a step back when you're feeling frustrated, when you take a step back when you are not as motivated or whatever, and you ask yourself what is going on, this is when tweaks really start happening. So I want to tell you what happened in these last few weeks that made me really want to change. So not a long time ago, I was looking at my trading and I was looking at myself and I was confident, but I noticed that even though the strategy was there was something missing and I never really knew what it was. I was profitable, but the thing is, I can be much more profitable than I am right now. So I really wanted to dig a little bit deeper into what was happening, and what I found out was quite frustrating again. So I noticed that I always did my daily markups, my daily recap, my morning forecast. I did all these processes and I did my ASR, but I never really recorded the missed trades that I have. And I knew that I had a lot of missed trades. So once I really started looking into my results and what was going on to maybe go through bigger losing streaks or whatever it was, I understood that it was the fact that I was not executing on all the trades that I had. And just for reference, this month I've missed out on a total of 60R. 3 trades because I wasn't at the charts, 1 trade because I simply didn't see it, but 2 because of hesitation, which got me frustrating because I was looking at the charts, but I was not executing. The same thing happened in the last day in the life that I did, where I was looking at the trade, everything was forecasted, and I didn't click the buy or sell button. And so there was this last trade that resulted in a break even actually, but that I know that I didn't execute on. That was the tipping point for me where I was like, no, you have to fucking stop and you have to put something into action. And this is when I started recording my missed trades, the reasons for why I missed them, and etc. And also having the intention every single day when I'm at the charts of executing. And now, why didn't I execute? This is what I think it's very valuable. So this might be weird for some of you, and for some of you might also be something that you can relate to, but I noticed that I don't care about the money that I lose when I'm trading. I care about the ego part, which is, well, the wrong way to go about it, right? We are trading. This is supposed to be, well, low swings of emotions. If you take a win, it's fine, it's probabilities. If you take a loss, it's probabilities. But I noticed that once I started putting my ego onto the game where I want to say that I'm profitable, so like on social media people are profitable and I'm comparing myself, so many things that are happening and I'm like, gosh, every single hit that I take that results in a loss is also an attack to my ego. And the reason I'm saying this, and I know this sounds bad coming from a trader that has been doing this for 3.5 years, but the reason I'm saying this is because 1, I know that this is going to be improved, and 2, this might be helpful to you because you might do this self-realization of yourself of, okay, I'm actually not executing too, but I don't fear the money that I'm losing. I actually fear just a negative month or telling someone that I had a negative trade. While all those things are possible to happen, it's perfectly fine. And actually that was the reason that I tweeted, once you hit rock bottom, you really start making some changes. This doesn't have to be monetary or even something emotional such as depression. It can just be you looking at yourself and saying, enough. What the fuck are you doing? Which was exactly what I did. I decided that enough was enough. It's enough bullshit. You know what you're doing wrong, so it's time to be profitable. That's it. And not to be profitable, to be a professional trader. And that's it. So what I've decided to do is grab a pen and paper, write down every single thing that I'm not proud of, and write down every single thing that I'm going to do to solve it. And now that I'm thinking about it, I also should have a separate tab of things that I'm proud of, because you don't want to keep it full on negative. So if you ever go through this, if you ever hit this rock bottom, I want to tell you that there is a way out. 100%, there is a way out. You just dig yourself out of the hole. It's fine, because you'll become stronger, you'll develop the thick skin, and you'll become a better trader from that. So I know that what I have to focus on right now is execution. Focus on execution, execution. The trades are there, the profitability is there. It doesn't matter. I might be running, I don't know, -6R in 1 month. One 10R trade takes me to profitability. I missed 4 10R trades just in August. That's an extra 40R that I could have just in August. So the possibilities are all there. You just have to take the plunge, take your ego out of the equation, and just trade your plan. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to double down on my discipline. That's one thing that I'm kind of happy that I moved now to another house. It's not this one. I'm actually at a hotel, which, oh, let me show you. So I'm currently in Lago Maggiore, and you can see it. I have quite a nice view. But yeah, just a regular room and a workaholic that can't really stop working. So that's how I'm making this video. But yeah, I've changed houses, and I know that this change of set is going to really help me with my discipline. And I know that many of you cannot do that, but what I would tell you to do is have a plan. Once you get into this frustrating cycle, you need to have a plan. What do I want to solve? What is the root cause of it? How can I solve it and develop a plan? I have literally 17 things that I wrote down that I want to do as an action plan for Lisbon. The number one thing is going to be discipline. I have to go back to my disciplined roots. And then 90% of it is going to be trading, 90% of it is going to be psychology. It's going to be focused on executing. I hit rock bottom, I understood what the problem was, I understood the root cause of it, and I'm going to solve it. So this is how I would recommend people to tackle whatever they are going through. And this is why I'm making this video, to once again talk about something real that might happen in your trading, how you can solve it, and how you can go from here to becoming a more profitable trader. So hope you guys enjoyed, hope you took some value from it. I'm going to try to edit this so that this rant doesn't seem that bad as it sounds to me. If you are still here, let me know with this emoji, and let me know if you took some value from it. And well, next week we're back in Portugal, and I love you all. Peace.